Good morning, everyone. You are watching Full Spectrum Survival with this morning's breaking news alert. Iran has increasingly treated the control of the Strait of Hormuz as a strategic weapon. They say that it's the only nuclear weapon they will ever need. Earlier in the last 72-hour period, one of the advisors declared that Iran's grip on the waterway was capable of controlling the world in the same way that an atomic bomb is. They vowed that Tehran will never give it up. 20% of the world's oil and 20% of the world's data transfer through this strait. Iran's Revolutionary Guard has now approved the first commercial crossing tax through the strait. A Qatari liquid natural gas carrier and a Saudi-linked tanker both went under reinforced Iranian gatekeeping. The supreme leader has also reappeared after weeks of silence. They are sending a counteroffer to Washington. The proposal has now been shot down by Trump. They've said that this is very far from over. And in fact, the last two meetings between Netanyahu and Trump kind of show us what direction this Iranian conflict is going. They are, though, tightening their control in the Gulf. They're requiring transit approval paperwork for all vessels that move through the Strait of Hormuz. And we have hundreds, not just a couple, not dozens, hundreds of commercial vessels worth hundreds of millions of dollars stranded. The ship's captains are putting out red alerts that they are running out of food. They have to have food helicoptered into them. They're running out of oil. Their seawater purification is a problem. This is beginning to be a large humanitarian issue. Speaking of issues that we are experiencing here in the United States of America, global food prices have climbed to their highest level in more than 3 years, and that's already on top of the corrupt taxation of inflation that they have pressed on the American people. An estimated 318 million people now face acute hunger issues, nearly double the levels that were seen just a couple of years ago. We do see the food index crisis rising another 1.6%. This is driven by a sharp spike in vegetable oils, along with a rise in American meat prices. Now, this ongoing conflict that is shorting the world of fertilizer, according to farmers, is going to send us to a whole nother level that we have never experienced before. They're already struggling, and they say the rising input cost is expected to be passed directly on to the consumer. And then we have economists saying that there's no way the consumer can handle this. We're going to see a shutdown and a lockdown of the entire food supply chain. With that in mind, and knowing that you're watching a preparedness channel, please get out there and get you and your family as much food as you possibly can. Staple foods. Get your freezer packed full. Get the rice, flour, sugar, oats, canned vegetables stacked to the rafters. Residents across the country living in or near AI data centers. We saw this coming. They're now beginning to experience health problems. They say that this is caused by infrasound from cooling systems and gas turbines. They are inaudible, so mostly you can't hear them. Low frequency vibrations that cause symptoms including, according to health experts, dizziness, nausea, vertigo, headaches, insomnia, anxiety, and blood pressure changes. Infrasound falls below the range of normal human hearing. It evades detection. Basically, there's nothing they say that is being done to stop this. Folks, I want to get to some of the important information that we have to get out there today. Please hype this video down below if you see the option. Israel, in their